All right, welcome back to the channel. We have a special event here tonight. We have got season ticket baseball on the table. And after a lot of prep time getting this set up and going through all the various learning how to do it, going through getting all the players' cards sorted and envelopes and learning the rules and setting up the spreadsheet, we're ready to actually broadcast a game. My fiance, who's joining us, say hello.
Hello.
She is going to be joining me for a game. She's going to roll up for the Cleveland Indians as we have the Kansas City Royals visiting Cleveland tonight. And she's a novice at the game. She's learning, but she's a good student. And we had fun playing a game last night, and she's agreed to join me tonight. So I'm hoping maybe this Excel sheet, it seems like it may be something that would be shareable in the future that other people could use, but I also think Digital Diamond is probably going to be the right answer for recording stats. The new version is due out, so it seems silly to buy the old version when the other one is due in April. So I'm waiting for that to come out, but in the interim, I got the game and I couldn't wait to play, so wanted to go ahead and get this on the table. It's got currently you can't see it, but it's got where it has speed, steals, arm, rating, and field. That automatically comes up. You just plug in the year and the team, and it kind of automatically figures some of this stuff. For the details, that's basically it. Also picked up payoff pitch. I haven't got that to the table yet, but that looks exciting too. So all right, so details, we're going to jump into the game. The weather, what's the weather?
It is cloudy in the 40s today.
Okay.
In Cleveland.
In Cleveland, that's right. So how's that going to affect the ball? If it on a deep drive, is it going to help or hurt the ball flight?
It's going to hurt the ball.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's cold. All right, here we go. Willie Wilson stepping in. These are required by her when we play a game. They have to be on the field. Willie Wilson steps in, and we are underway in Cleveland. Rick Waite's on the mound. He was 13-15 with a 3.20 earning average. Pretty good for that era for sure. 183, we'll read off the pitcher card. That's going to be pitch to the backstop. We'll go ball one, 108. That's going to be that's going to switch to a 308, which moves here, and that's going to be a strikeout.
Yes.
Strike him out. All right, I have a few little, you'll probably hear them in the background. It's kind of like reminders as I'm learning the game. So, she also insisted on the cards, which I feel like are maybe a little extra time sink, but it does look good for viewing a game. So this is our out counter. If you hadn't figured that out yet, Hal McCrae up. He is our DH. We'll flip the card. That's going to be off of the Cleveland Stadium.
672.
672. We look at the chart. Another wild pitch. So another wild pitch, but no one on base, so it's not going to affect anything. 183. 183. Oh, another wild pitch. Ball two. Weight full of those so far. 643, 646. Back off the chart. 646. It's going to be a ground ball to 4. Who's 4?
Second base.
Ground ball to second. Over first. Hal McCrae is out. 2 away. All right, and that's going to bring up George Brett. 1978 George Brett is only 24 years old. Had a little bit of a down year for him, 294. And let's see, we rolled a 494. It's going to be off Brett, off a left-handed pitcher.
Strike three. Struck him out.
Yes.
Record the pitcher strikeout.
Struck him out. 2 out, 3 outs. That'll end the inning. We'll record that there. All right, on the mound for Kansas City is going to be Dennis Leonard. Leonard is 26, 21 and 17 in 1978 with a 3.33 earned run average. Leading off for Cleveland is Paul Dade. Do not remember much about Paul Dade. He's 26 here, hit 254 for the season. What you got?
216.
216 versus a righty. Oh, nope. 216. Ground ball to second, over to first, 1 away. Next up, Dwayne Kuiper, second baseman.
317.
317 off the batter card, fly ball to left, 2 away. Johnny Grubb now. Grubb hit 265 in 1978.
318.
318 struck him out. 3 outs. Record Leonard's first strikeout. We head to the second inning. No score. It's going to bring up Al Cowens. What did I do with Leonard? There he is. Waits. All right, Cowens up to bat. Right-hander. Lefty Rick Waits. Looks in, deals 360. F9. Fly ball to 9. Who's that, Lisa?
That would be right field.
Very good. 1 away.
Fly ball, easy play. Runners have to hold.
It's going to bring up Amos Otis. Otis hit 298 on base of 380. 563. It's going to be a defensive check of the 6. Who's the 6, Lisa?
Left field.
Shortstop.
Oh,
Shortstop.
always forget him.
Ground ball shortstop over to first. Barizer makes the play. 2 outs. Everyone's favorite, Pete Lecoq, steps in. First baseman, hit 295. A lot of high averages here. 295. Going off the stadium chart, 608.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Strike
Pitcher
3.
strikeout.
And Waite has his 3rd strikeout of the game. Wait, that should be 3 outs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're working across each other, so some of this is taking a little bit longer than would normally take. Switch pitchers. All right, bottom of the first. Still no score, and
I like the button.
so I have a stream deck that has like a soundboard on it, and she enjoys doing the music in between innings. All right, Andre Thornton up. Big bat here. One of her few power hitters.
396.
396. That might be a good number. Can you hit that button, please?
There's a deep drive. The outfielder to the track, to the wall. Then it's gone.
Home run.
All right, Andre Thornton homers. Give Cleveland a 1-0 lead. And that's going to bring up Bernie Carbo. Carbo was with the Red Sox earlier. I actually had to make that little mini card for the Indians, as he didn't have a 78.
544.
That's going to be a defensive check on the second baseman. So we check on this chart, second base with the 4. That's going to be a ground ball to Frank White. Easily makes the play. Throws out Carbo at first. 1 away.
Ground out, easy play.
That's going to bring up Buddy Bell.
328.
Ground ball to third. He's out.
Ground out, easy play.
And that's going to bring up Rick Manning. Center fielder. Pretty fast.
569.
It's going to be on the shortstop. That could be a difficult play for the shortstop. That's going to be an error on Freddie Patek. Normally sure-handed fielder makes an error. It's going to get Bell on. I'm sorry, Manning on. And that's going to bring up Tom Verizor. How many outs is it, Lisa?
2.
2 outs and Verizor up.
337.
337, ground ball to third, over to second, the easy way, ends the inning. Indians score 1, so we head to the top of the third. All right, Rick Waits back on the mound. Lefty steps in. Darryl Porter up to bat. No hits yet for the Royals as we enter the third. 295. That could be a good number. Off the lefty. That is going to be a deep drive to right field. We're going to check Porter's power, which is an 8. This could be trouble, Lisa. Deep drive to left. Uh-oh. That's a bad roll. 11. It's just going to be a deep fly ball to the left fielder. Porter, long out, 1 away. That'll bring up Freddie Patek, who had an error last inning. 105. That's going to turn into a 305, which is going to be another
Strike 3. Struck him out.
strikeout
Record
for
the pitcher, strike
Rick
out.
Waite. Rick Waits, his 4th strikeout. Only faced 8 batters. He struck half of them out. That'll bring up Frank White, hitting 9th. Pretty solid 9th hitter. Hit 275 for the year. 7 home runs, 50 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, but caught 10 times. It's going to go off the Cleveland chart. 673. Another wild pitch. Doesn't hurt anything. Wild thing. 430. 430. Wait a minute. Yep. Ground ball to third, over to first. And he is through 3 and faced the minimum. Did you not have a walk at one point? I don't remember.
We haven't had any walks.
Okay. Where's our in-between inning? There you go. All right, Dutch Leonard back on the mound. We're going to the bottom of the third. Gary Alexander up.
And it will be a
637.
673.
Oh, sorry, 673. Another wild pitch. 215. Ground. rectify that. Ground ball to second, over to first. 1 away.
The game moves pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Once you get going.
Yeah. Getting a little bit better. Paul Dade up now.
593.
593. That's going to be off. That's going to be the right field check. Probably going to make it when the blue number's low. Oh, yes. Makes the play. 2 outs. Dwayne Kuiper now up. Kuiper 0 for 1 on the day.
329.
Ground ball to second. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. Down go the Indians.
I'm sure they'll agree that the cards make the game
Our top
very interesting.
tops cards.
Yes.
Yeah, even a few of these guys I did not know exactly what they look like. So, and this is probably my favorite baseball card set is 78. That was the very first packs I got. I got 2 packs of these 78s, and I pulled a Steve Garvey, and my cousin wanted to trade me Doc Ellis for the Steve Garvey, and I knew if he wanted to do it that I had the better deal. So I kept the Garvey. Unfortunately, I didn't keep it until now, but I've since repurchased it. 111. What is that going to equal? That's going to be a 3-1-1. It's going to be another Rick Waite strikeout.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Waite's now
Pitcher
with
strikeout.
5 strikeouts on the day. And that's going to bring up Hal McCrae. McCrae, the father of a big star himself. 397. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Deep
Oh,
drive.
no.
Deep drive. Can I find the button?
There's a deep drive. The outfielder to the track, to the wall. Then it's gone. Home run.
McCrae. Wait. How did you do this? Like this?
Yeah, I just ran them around the bases.
All right. Tie game. 1-1 as Hal McCrae ties us up here. That'll bring up George Brett. .540. That's going to be a second baseman check. Dwayne Kuiper. Easy play. 1 away. 2 away. Is that 2?
Yes.
Al Cowens now.
.409.
Thank you. Versus the lefty. Ground ball to third, over to first. Easy play, but the Royals pick up a run and have tied the game as we head to the bottom of the 4th. That's going to bring up Johnny Grubb, the number 3 hitter. 265, 14 home runs. He's got a little pop.
322.
322.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Record the pitcher strikeout.
And that's going to bring up Thornton, who homered his last time at bat.
Go, Homer.
531. That's going to be a defensive check on the catcher. No, sorry, on the first baseman. No problem for Lecoq. Makes the play. How many outs is that? 2?
2.
That'll bring up Bernie Carbo. Carbo had 4 home runs in somewhat limited action.
318.
318 is a strikeout.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Record the pitcher's strikeout.
And that's 3 outs.
All right, we head to the top of the 5th. It is 1-1 pitcher's duel. 2 long balls, all we've had so far. As Amos Otis steps in. Otis hit 298, 22 home runs, 96 RBIs, 516. It's going to be right at the pitcher. Ground ball, throws it over to first. Otis retired, pitcher to first. 1 away. Lecoq steps in. 134. Fly to right. 2 away. Bring up Darrell Porter. Let me record these outs here. Yeah.
He's up to bat.
Okay. Got a little behind on my stat keeping. Darrell Porter up. He sent one deep last time, but not out of the park in the cold weather. 263. Ground ball to... wait a minute. 263 is going to be a 5-3. So that's going to check the first baseman. No, 6. Okay. No, it is the first baseman and a 3. 3 unassisted, and Porter is out.
Yeah.
To end the inning. Okay, hang on, I gotta record some stats. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-1. All the hits and runs coming off home runs. Carbo made an out to end the last inning. And that's going to bring up Buddy Bell.
Good old Buddy. Here we go.
623. That's going to be off the outfield. 623. Pops it out to second. Makes the play. 1 away. Bring up Rick Manning. Hang on, let me get Buddy Bell here. All right, Rick Manning up. Both pitchers cruising along.
287.
287. Uh-oh.
Home run?
Not a home run.
Oh.
Maybe a home run. It's going to be a deep drive to right field, so we're going to check. Manning doesn't have a lot of power. We're going to add 1 and subtract 1 to right field. All right, roll these 2. 10. It's going to be a base hit as Rick Manning singles.
Good job, Rick.
He's walked and singled now. He's on first with 1 out. Is that right?
1 out.
That's going to bring up Tom Barrizer. All right. Right-hander Leonard to the mound and deals.
314.
314. Struck him out.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Record the pitcher's strikeout.
That's Leonard's 4th strikeout of the game. And that's going to bring up the light-hitting catcher, Gary Alexander. 2 outs, runner on first. Gary Alexander, bottom of the 5th.
653.
Add 10 to that.
663.
663 is going to be a ground ball to first over unassisted. Oh, actually throws it to the pitcher to end the inning, and the Indians fail to score.
Oh,
We go to the 6th. All right, that's going to bring up Freddie Patek, top of the 6th, still 1-1. Pitcher's duel here, as both pitchers are still good on stamina.
650. Oh, 356.
356. It's going to be a ground ball to short, over to first. Patek is out.
1 out.
It's going to bring up Frank White. .593. Be a fly to left. Wait a minute. Sorry. Change that. It's going to be a defensive check of the right fielder, who is Paul Dade. 3, no problem for Paul. Hauls it in, makes the running catch. 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Willie Wilson, 0 for 2 on the game. .156. It's going to be a walk, and Willie Wilson is on.
Oh,
Let's see. We may try a little shenanigans here. Wilson on first. We're gonna try the steal here. I made a few little adjustments to try to shorten up how steals work. I don't use the lead. Take a lead, so I have a little bit different here. Let me see how we're doing it. Bring in the yellow dice. Yellow is only a 1 through 3, so I'm going to add his speed plus this roll. So his speed is a 5, 10, 13. 13 versus arm plus 10. That is a 14, and that is not greater. So Wilson gets gunned down trying to steal by Gary Alexander, and the threat is over and the inning is over. Royals run themselves off the bases. And that's going to do it for the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 1-1 the score. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Gary Anderson, who just made that great throw. Bottom of the 6th.
156.
156 is going to be a fly ball to right field. 1 away.
Come on, team.
Paul Dade up.
411.
Paul Dade walks. I'll bring up Dwayne Kuiper. You want to steal with Dade?
No.
It's not super fast.
No.
All right,
We're
Kuiper.
playing it conservative.
Okay.
651.
Add 10 to that.
661.
That is going to be a fielder's choice out at second. That's going to be 2 away. That's going to bring up Johnny Grubb. So
And why are you adding 10 to the
This is home.
die?
The home team gets a 10-point bonus to their rolls on the stadium. That's going to bring up Johnny Grubb.
478.
478. Fly ball to left. Makes the play. And we head to the top of the 7th.
with the score of 1-1.
Very good. You sound like the girl on Yes Network. All right. Hal McCrae up. McCrae homered his last time, making the few fans that traveled here from Kansas City happy. 239 versus a righty. Whoop, wrong one. 239 versus a righty. That was right. Ground ball to third over to first. One away. George Brett up. Sorry, got a little bit behind on my scoring. Oh, no, he won't. Brett. 566. That's going to be a defensive check on the shortstop. 66. Oh, just missed a base hit, but he makes the play over to first. Brett is retired. 2 away. Al Cowens now. Cowens with 5 home runs, 14 stolen bases. If we can get on base, 193. It's going to be a bloop.
Bloop single. The runners had to hold up to make sure that wasn't caught. Runners advance 1 base.
So Cowings now on, and Amos Otis up. 150. That's going to be ball 4, and we've got a little rally going here.
Just a bit wide for ball 4.
Runners on first and second now.
Get him out.
Pete Lecoq up. I'm going to maybe look at pinch hitting here. No. Too good of a hitter to do that. All right, here we go. 2 outs. Pete Lecoq up. 555. That is going to be a third baseman check against Buddy Bell. Bell up with it. Throws on to first to end the threat. Royals threaten but do not score. We all go back into the stack. Lecoq out. No runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Lisa, you going to sing the 7th inning stretch?
I don't think you want to hear my singing. You tell me that all the time.
That's not true.
We'll play a little music, though.
That's absolutely not true, what she just said. She's just trying to be funny. I do not say she can't sing. Johnny Grubb. Did he not make the last out? He did make the last out. Andre Thornton, who homered for the only runs for the Cleveland Indians so far. Thornton again.
41.
That's going to be a defensive check on the second baseman. Easy play. Thornton out. Bernie Carbo up now. Okay, Carbo. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Still 1-1.
Ooh, that's a high number.
That is a high number.
688.
Add 10.
698.
Ball 4 as Carbo walks to bring up Buddy Bell.
All right, buddy. You let us down last time.
Buddy Bell 0 for 2 on the day.
304.
Struck him out.
2 outs.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
All right, so that's
Pitcher
Leonard's
strikeout.
5th strikeout of the game. I'll bring up Rick Manning. Manning singled his last time at bat.
570.
570 going to be a defensive check on the left fielder. Who's playing left? Willie Wilson is playing left. Easy play for Willie Wilson.
Oh.
He's under it, makes the play,
3 outs.
and we go to the top of the 8th.
Let's check the scoreboard and see how Coleco's head-to-head electronic baseball stacks up against the competition. Sure, some games have base stealing and pitch selection, but for real two-player action, only head-to-head baseball has computed batting averages for each player, hitting for average or for extra power, 16 pitching variations.
Did you have a Coleco?
I did not have that exact game they're talking about.
It's no contest. Get head-to-head electronic baseball by Coleco.
Did Bannon make the last out? Think so.
I think so.
All right. Rick Waits is now entering his 8th inning, so he's going to get a plus 15 on his. This is a house rule, by the way. So I'm adding plus fit instead of keeping up with hits and all like that. I added 1 to their stamina and add a plus 15 to any stadium rolls. So, do you want to bring in a relief pitcher? Or are you going to let him go?
I'm going to let him go.
All right, Cleveland fans are happy with that. And we go to the, let me fix this error here. Okay. All right, Darryl Porter, 18 home runs on the year. Could be our candidate for the home run this inning. 573. That's going to be a defensive check on the left fielder, who is Johnny Grubb.
Which one is he?
No, he's down in. He's yours. We're doing a check on his fielding. He makes
But
the play.
where's your player?
Oops. Darryl
Player
Porter
card.
out. 1 away.
All right. Yeah, we had to have that player card up there.
All right. Freddie Patek, who is. Nope. I'd already switched him. Thank you, though. Freddie Patek up now. 1 out. Oh. Foul ball off Amos Otis. Hopefully he's going to be okay. 331 is a fly ball to center. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Frank White. White 0 for 2 on the day. .331.
Strike 3. Struck him out.
Yes.
Record the pitcher's strikeout.
You talk about convenience. Well, Continental Airlines has 7 convenient nonstop golden fan jets from LA to Chicago every day.
See if I can help you. I know here this is a little difficult, but it's very cool. Makes the game feel like you're in it.
Okay, Dennis Leonard is going to be back on the mound. I'm going to use him again, even though he is technically over his stamina now. We're going to the bottom of the 8th, 1-1. Will the good guys or the bad girl win? Let's find out. Uh-oh. That may have spoke too soon. 590. 690.
680 plus the 10, right?
Yes. So Verizon singles. He's on base to lead off the inning. His first hit of the day, and that's going to bring up Gary Alexander. Would you like to pinch hit for Gary?
No.
Okay. 235 hitter.
665.
Add 10.
675.
He gets drilled by the pitch and lots of trouble. Oh, wait. We forgot our plus 15 on a check here. Uh-oh. So that's going to be a 5. Well, that's going to be a 680. Oh, no. It's going to be a single plus. What the plus? Here we go.
Base hit. Any runners on second and third score. If a runner on first gets the stop sign and has to hold at second.
Okay. All right, so he will hold there, but a base hit there for Alexander, and the Indians are seriously threatening here. Paul Dade up now. No one out. Activity in the Royals bullpen, but Leonard is going to try to stay in. He's pitched so well. All right, Paul
I
Dade.
didn't have one out, did I?
No outs.
Okay. 320.
320 struck him out. And that is Leonard's 6th strikeout of the game.
Holding my breath to score here. Come on, fellas.
All right, that'll bring up Dwayne Kiefer. Runs on first and second, 1 out.
461.
461 versus a righty. Ground ball to first, over to the shortstop at second to get the force out. 2 away. That's going to bring up Johnny Grubb with runners on first and third.
Let's go, Grub.
Righty lefty, hang on 1 second. Might be going to the bullpen here. We're going to have a pitching change here. It's going to 7 2/3. He's given up 4 hits. The earned runs are going to be up in the air until, let's see if we can get out of this. We're going to bring in Al Harboski, our closer, not taking any chances here. 1970s baseball. We're going to go to our man right off the get-go. So we got a lefty-lefty matchup. Johnny Grubb up.
280.
280. Oh, no. Oh, no. Deep drive to right field. Can the Indians score here? We've got those 2 dice. Roll those 2. Plus his 8 power.
What do I need?
Higher the
I
better.
need?
Higher the better. 5. That's going to be a 13. Minus 1. Going to be a 12. It was a deep drive to center. Fly ball deep to center field. Makes the play. And the threat has ended. Threat has ended, and we go to the 9th inning. A lot of bookkeeping to do here.
Well, Continental Airlines has 7 convenient nonstop golden fan jets from LA to Chicago every day.
All right, that's an out. He gave up 1 earned. All right, I got to do. This is going to take me a minute. Riser back here. Rub back here. Rubs out here. Bosky off. Are you going to leave your pitcher in, or are you going to switch pitchers?
I'm going to put a closer in.
Okay. All right, give me a minute. All right, so I got to switch our pitchers. Okay, that gets Herbosky in. And figure out who you're going to bring in. So I have a switch hitter coming up, and a righty and a lefty. So you may want to just look for your closer symbol at the top, CL. She's going to bring in Jim Kern. Kern is 10-10. Wow, that's a lot of decisions. 10-10 with 13 saves with a 3.08 earned run average. Ninth. All right, leadoff man Willie Wilson up, facing Jim Kern.
$3.59.
Ground ball to short. Easy play, 1 away. Hal McCrae up now. McCrae homered earlier in the ballgame for the only run for the Royals.
181.
Wild pitch. We'll do it again.
544.
It's going to be a second baseman check. Oh, man, so close. Makes the play 2 away. Needed 1 more number. That would have been a 5. That would have been a base hit.
And that's George Brett.
It is George Brett. All right. 150. It's going to be ball 4. Brett on with a walk. I'll bring up Al Cowings. Not to be confused with OJ's car driver. 568. That's going to be a defensive. Oh, that's a good number on the end. 568. Ground ball to short. Verizor, who's a good defensive shortstop, is going to boot this one. And we're going to have runners on first and second after the error. First error on the game for Cleveland. It's supposed to be a 1. And it's going to bring up Amos Otis. How many outs do we have?
We have 2 outs. Waiting for that third one right here.
All right, need a base hit here. Amos Otis. 401 versus, well, it doesn't matter. That's going to be another walk.
410.
410.
That
That's what I
makes
meant.
any.
Does not. He walks him. And the bases are loaded.
No.
And again, in the crucial moment, it's Pete Lecoq.
I mean, look at this right here. You can't play the game without the cards.
All right, here we go.
Very exciting.
I wish I knew what I guess high numbers on the end. The blue number I know needs to be high.
573.
That's not what we wanted. So there's going to be a defensive check on Johnny Grubb. Out number 3 as he flies out, and all the disappointed Royals have to find their way back home.
Of crime that made murder big business. Murder Incorporated.
As Lecoq fails us again, may have to send him to the bench.
All right, let's go, Cleveland.
All right, so Jim Kern does his job, and that's going to bring Habrowski back onto the mound. Slick mustache and all. All right, it's going to bring Andre Thornton, the only run of the game for Cleveland. He's up again, homered in the first.
420.
Or was that in the second? Homered in the second, 420. That's going to be a walk, and Cleveland's off to another good start to the bottom of the ninth. 1-1 our score. Bernie Carbo up.
Let's go, Bernie.
Oh,
687.
no. 697. That's going to be another walk. Back-to-back walks with no one out, and that's going to bring up Buddy Bell.
Oh, buddy.
You going to pinch hit for him?
Buddy's let me down.
I know. Just
Most
like
of the game.
Lecoq.
208.
208. That might be good. Versus the righty is a 408. Oh, beautiful. Ground ball to second, ground ball to short to second, over to first. Double play, wiping out both of these two. And
How is that great?
it depends on your perspective.
2 outs.
2 outs, but you have a runner on third, and you have Rick Manning.
Come on, Rick.
Oh, if I just had Eckersley. All right.
650.
So that's 605. So 615.
Oh, 605.
615. You need a base hit. Fly pops it up to second base to end the inning, and we are heading to extra baseball. How long will this one go?
It's a pretty exciting one.
Both pitchers probably should come out.
Oh, I replaced mine
Oh, hang on.
with the closer.
I know, but he's tired now. Do you want to keep letting him go one more inning?
Yes.
Okay. So Jim Kern back on the mound. He's going to be a +15. to his numbers. Darryl Porter stepping in here, and we're in the 10th inning. Low scoring affair. 318. Struck him out. Jim Kern picks up his first strikeout of the game. Freddie Patek up now.
Don't forget your cards.
I keep shortchanging Darryl Porter. He's missed. Hasn't been up twice now. All right, Patek, let's go. Get on base. I may steal with him.
217.
So it's a 417. He grounds out the short first. 2 away. Frank White. 405 lines out to third. That will end the inning as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Royals with only 2 hits. We appreciate if anyone has stuck it through this long marathon. It's been an exciting game, though.
Hopefully, the Indians will take care of it here.
Tom Verizor, light hitting shortstop up to bat. Did hit 271, though.
142.
42. That is going to be strike 3. If you're going to hit that, I need to know because it does stuff automatically.
Yeah, I like the...
Struck him out.
Struck him out.
Record the pitcher's strikeout.
Bobrovsky's first strikeout, and that's going to bring up Gary Alexander.
.652.
662. Going to be a ground ball to short, over to first. Easy play, 2 away. Paul Dade now 0 for 3 on the game. Did walk earlier.
This is kind of how I was feeling in that Iowa-South Carolina game. And then that... with the tenths.
404. He walks. Dade on first base. That's his second walk of the game. And Dwayne Kuiper now trying to be the hero.
All right, let's go here.
Need a double.
Ooh, 550, 565.
Ground ball to Patek. That's going to squeak through.
Single. Runners move up 1 base.
Hold on, hold on. Have to be able to see it.
And that's going to bring up Johnny Grubb in another crucial situation here.
Let's go, Johnny. 101.
That's going to translate to a 301, which is going to be a
Strike 3. Struck him out.
strike
Record the
3.
pitcher's strikeout.
He's out. All right, so we're going to have to change our pitchers now. So this is going to take a minute for me to sort through all of this. All right, so let's close the book here. So he pitched a third, 2 1/3, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs. And I'm going to go ahead and get my pitcher set. You be picking out your pitcher.
Okay.
I'm going to bring in Marty Patton, who was 3 3, 4 saves with a 332 earned run average.
What's SP again?
Starting pitcher. But those are all your bullpens, so you can bring in any of those guys. Remember, you want ERA.
ERA, and I want a low ERA.
Very good.
Here we go. We're going to bring in Sid.
Sid Monge is going to be the pitcher for Cleveland. That's going to do it for... Oh, no, I didn't fill in Waite's numbers. No, I don't think he gave up.
Operation of crime that made murder big business. Murder Incorporated. Refreshment music. Know what it says? That says Royal Crown. Royal Crown is...
All right, so we are technically in the 11th. My spreadsheet is not set up for long extra inning affairs. We're going to the 11th. Let me get Sid Monge in here. So Kern, I don't think, let's see, he allowed, I think this was right. Okay, so.
That's really hard for a stats guy like you.
What's that?
Just forgetting to put that one in there.
A lot going on and just learning the game.
You're doing great.
Thanks, honey. All right, Willie Wilson up now, and we're in the top of the 11th. 1-1 the score.
Where's my little picture guy?
He's right here. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
590.
Ooh.
That's going to be a defensive check on the right fielder, who is Paul Dade. Easy play for Dade. One away. Hal McCrae provided our only run of the game. Sid Monge with a 276 earned average. Pitching for the Indians, 456. That's going to be a double to right field. McCrae doubles.
Oh, no.
And the threat is on. George Brett steps in.
Oh.
With a single. 555. That's going to be a defensive check on the third baseman, Buddy Bell, who has made all the plays. Throws to first. Holds the runner. 2 away. Al Cowens now. 2 outs, runner on second. 387. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. What is that 2 going to mean? All right, we're going to have a rules check here that I do not know what the answer is.
Advancing the lead runner. If an outfield position is shown in parentheses after a hit, the lead runner may attempt to advance an extra base, challenging the arm.
2. Oh, no. All right, so we got an E5 with a 2 in parentheses. And I do not know what that means. I have to think it means the runners advance 2 bases, which is going to mean McCrae is going to come around and score on the wild throw from Buddy Bell. If I got that wrong, chat, please let me know. But I think that's right, and that's going to be an RBI and a second run scored for McCrae. As Cowens reaches first on the Buddy Bell error. I'm going to bring up Amos Otis. The Royals take a 2-1 lead here in the 11th.
212.
212. 412. It's going to be a walk.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to bring up, again, Pete Lecoq.
Let him down, Pete. Let him down.
5-10.
10.
That's going to be a defensive check on the pitcher, who's right in front of me. Makes the play to end the inning, and Pete Lecoq trying not to make a joke here, has let us down again. Needing some hymns. He is 0 for 5, and we score 1, and Royals lead 2-1, heading to the bottom of the 11th. But she's got the heart of her order up. Marty Patton on. All right, that'll bring up Thornton. He homered in the second inning to give Indians their only run of the game. 230 is going to be off a right-handed hitter. 230. 570, which is going to be off of our Willie Wilson. Let's see if Willie can make the play. He does. 1 away.
Willie.
Fast Willie Wilson. I'll bring up Bernie Carbo.
553.
That's going to be a defensive check on Brett, George Brett. He makes the play, and the Indians are down to their last at bat, and it's Lisa's favorite, Buddy Bell. You can pinch hit for him.
Oh, buddy.
You can pinch hit for him.
Oh, buddy. Let's pinch hit.
He's good. 282 batting average.
We're gonna give him one more try.
All right, here we go. Buddy Bell. Can he be the hero?
370.
Ground ball to third, over to first. Bell out at first.
Oh,
And the Indians lose in
Oh,
11
buddy.
innings, 2-1. The whole team comes out and celebrates.
What a game.
What a game. All right, our MVP of the game is going to be Hal McCrae. All right, we thank you for joining us. I know this was a long one. Thanks again to Lisa for joining us. And
You're welcome. It was a lot of fun.
her first appearance on the channel. All right, thanks again. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time at the ballpark.